Lesson, acoustic guitar, Pat Barrett. This song is called Better. He originally does the song in the key of G, which he kind of uses some of these open chords, which is really the whole cycle of the whole song. The key of G is I don't really have a very high voice, so I usually just like take down everything like a full step for like most of these guys' songs. So just if you're in my boat and you don't have a super high voice, I'm gonna show you just a different way to play it, still using some of those like cool kind of open shapes. So I'm throwing a capo on the 2nd fret, and I'm gonna play chords that are in the shape of the key of D. So that when you play the key of D chords with the fret or with the capo on the 2nd fret, that turns the key to the key of E. If you move it up to the 3rd fret, that'll take it up one step to the key of F. So again, the song's in the key of G. If you need to bring it down one full step to an F, you can use the capo on the 3rd fret, or go down to the key of E, the capo on the 2nd fret. So the chords for this in the key of D shaped chords. The verse is just, and basically the whole song goes B minor, A, G, A, B minor. So it sounds like this. And all the money that the world could hold, mountains made of solid gold, all the riches that could buy my dreams, you are better than all of these things. So on the last part of the verse, on each verse, instead of going back to the B minor, it just ends with a G, or with a D. So the other way you can play that with some of these cool open chords is you're just going to use your middle finger, ring finger, and pointer finger. Those are really the only fingers you need for these this voicing, I'll call it. So we're going to start on the G string, and you're going to put your let's see, 2, 4, 6 so on the 7th fret, kind of relative to this capo here. And again, that's on the 2nd fret. So you're going to put your ring finger on the G string, which is the 3rd one from the bottom, and then just put your middle finger on the low E string on that same fret. So 7th fret, and then you can literally just pluck those 2 strings. I'm just using my thumb and my pointer finger. So that's the B minor. All the money that and then it goes into to the A. So really, you just take your middle finger off that low E string, slide your ring finger, keep it on that string, slide it down 1 fret to the 6th fret, and then instead of using your middle finger, put your pointer finger on the low E string on the 5th fret, and just again pluck those 2. So it starts on the B minor. All the money that the world, A, that's an A chord, could, and then you're gonna take this whole shape here, this pointer finger and the ring finger, slide it both, slide them down. Let's see, basically two frets. So now instead of that A chord, you have a G chord, which your pointer finger should be on the G. The G chord, which is the top, the low E string of the 3rd fret, and then your ring finger should be on the 4th fret, still on that G string. So that's the whole progression. It goes B minor, A, G, and that's the progression for most of the first verse. It does add a regular D chord in at the very end of the verse, and to do that, you would take this shape here, just your ring and your pointer finger, slide it all the way up. I think it's this one. Yeah, and that's gonna be the, so basically you're gonna have your pointer finger, that's your D chord, and that's gonna be your pointer finger on the low E string, and your ring finger, pointer on the 10th fret, ring finger on the 11th fret, and you're just gonna pluck those two. So it goes B minor, all the money that the world can own, mountains made of solid gold, all the riches that can buy me dreams, you are better than all these things. So that's the D. You end on that D there. So then for the chorus, starts off with same shapes, this G, and then the only different thing, you'll add a D over F sharp, which is just kind of like your regular D over F sharp, where you could play it like this. You're just picking, going from this G chord here, the progression is G, D over F, A. So again, G, slide your ring finger to the 2nd fret, middle finger on the 2nd fret, low E string, that's your D over F, back to the A. So it sounds like, your love is better than life, and you are the well that won't run dry, and I have tasted, and here's a little change, and I have seen. So it goes G to the A to the B minor. I have tasted and I have seen. You are G better than A. All of these things. That D string, or that D chord there. So a little confusing, but just showing you a different way to play it, which kind of still has those fun open strings, and you can like strum it a little bit, you know. Your love is better than life, you are the well that won't run dry, and I have tasted and I have seen, you are better than all these things. So leave a comment if you have any questions or need me to explain that a little bit better, and I hope that helps.